What's up guys, it's me, Mr. Mugma, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys one of the best secrets in anime adventures, and make sure to get it because it's actually going to be going away very soon. Anyways, before we get into the video, make sure to like and subscribe as we're really trying to hit 5k here soon. Let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so if we go to my inventory and we look up Umbra, as you can see, I have 3 of these guys because I've personally been like heavily investing into him. But yeah, as you guys can see, Umbra Nuclear, this is his evolved version. He is a limited, but he actually, in my opinion, is one of the best units in the whole game, and I'll be explaining why in this video. So first is how you get Umbra. Essentially, you can get Umbra from the Halloween stages. If we go to play here, you can get him from this little Halloween event thing. And you have to have an 100% drop rate buff, or I highly recommend it, because it'll double your chance to get Umbra if you don't have him already. I think this makes him around a 2 to 5% chance, so he's pretty common. I did about a week worth of runs and got like 2 or 3 of them just grinding on and off. And I managed to get a lot of the other characters as well, so I definitely recommend investing into that. But yeah, once you run him, get him from this stage, you have to buy his evolve item. From here, you can get, the Shadow Greatsword, if I can actually scroll over to it, for 5,000 of the little candies. So it's pretty cheap, and yeah, overall he's a very cheap Evo to go ahead and grab for yourself. But yeah, once you get him evolved, I want to talk about why he's so good. So first thing, he is full AoE, but what makes him the best is, as you guys can see, his damage type over here is true damage. Now, I'm going to go ahead and actually showcase him in this video. So we're going to go ahead and replace, I guess, Gremmy with him, because I don't really need Gremmy that much. I don't bring him for that many things, but I want to show you guys what Sid is capable of. And another thing I want to mention before we get into the showcase, he has 26,000 placement damage. So just keep in mind, he's going to be doing a lot of damage right off a rip. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and showcase him so I can just show you guys how powerful this guy really is. Alright, so we're in a Namek Infinite right now, and as you guys can see, the enemies are coming out and stuff, but I am going to go ahead and place down one Sid, and yeah, basically, we're going to turn on animations, that way we can see whether or not his stuff was multi-hit, because obviously we're going to be killing everything too fast here for it to actually register as a multi-hit in this stage, so we do have to keep that in mind. And yeah, right off rip, he's doing a multi-hit, so that's kind of crazy, to be honest. Like, I don't know how to describe that. It's a very fast-paced multi-hit, so it's not going to last very long. But still, even having a multi-hit, yeah, it just killed that guy when it wasn't even, like, his turn to come out yet. So, very good. I don't know how else to describe him. But yeah, anyways, I'll get the money, and I can actually show you what he looks like at max level. Alright guys, we are back, and we have enough money, I think, now to go ahead and start maxing him. It is worth noting that this guy is going to be getting a 15% damage buff from Oshi. But yeah, as you guys can see, he actually is kind of expensive. 2,800 for his first upgrade is not cheap by any means. But yeah, we hit that. He gets 44 damage with an SPA down to 6 seconds. Now 71,000 down to 5.5 seconds. So this guy becomes a fairly fast attacker, but obviously his main weak point is his AoE. However, if we go over to his next attack, Shadow Strike, this makes his AoE much bigger, and it makes the multi-hit last a lot longer. So keep that in mind. You're going to be having a much longer lasting multi-hit with this. You can actually manage to kill a lot more enemies as they come out. But yeah, we're going to upgrade this guy some more. As you can see, 134,000, and now once we have enough money, he's going to do 161,000 in 7.4 seconds, which is not bad. It's about 20k DPS or more, which is fairly average. Yeah, as you guys can see, 161,000. But what's worth noting is that his next upgrade, Nuclear Self, will basically double his overall damage for 15,200. So I'll go ahead, save up, and we'll get the last 2 upgrades on him. Alright guys, we are back now, and with 54,000, we should totally have enough to go ahead and upgrade him. But yeah, we're going to go upgrade to Nuclear Self, and I actually want to spectate him for this attack. But yeah, as you guys can see, he like does a rise into the air, or not a rise this time, but you know, he does a little animation, and then he has a full lasting multi-hit AoE. And yeah, it takes a while to wind up, but it is very worth it. As you guys can see, it was a multi-hit right there. It can hit through shields, it can hit through multi-stage enemies, and what's important is that he's dealing true damage. Now, I believe that this guy is not a hybrid, but I might be incorrect. He might be a hybrid. But he's definitely one of the best true damage units, up there with, I believe, the only other one in the game, Usopp. But yeah, as you guys can see, we can upgrade him again to actually get his SPA down by a second and up 70k damage. So we're going to do that. And we actually have another upgrade on him. I didn't even realize he went up this high. For another second down of SPA and another like 50-ish K damage. But yeah, at this point we're dealing 517,000 every 9.2 seconds, which is about 50k DPS. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That's really, really good. I feel like his DPS is on par up there with some meta characters. The fact he's full AoE makes him a lot better as well. But obviously, the main draw I mentioned to this character is that he's true damage. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to go review this in the lobby, talk about why he's so good. And yeah, anyways, let's go back to lobby. Alright guys, so as we did the showcase, I showed you guys a little bit of why he's good, but I'm going to be talking about it a little bit here. Basically, as you guys saw, he's a full AoE, true damage, and high damaging unit. And he does independent attacks. Unlike Usopp, he's actually able to attack the enemies instead of just kind of sitting there. And I feel like that's what makes him so good. He doesn't just sit there like Usopp. He can actually be proactive and attack the enemies and stuff, and still deal true damage to them. So he's going to be hitting through a lot of enemy types that are heavily like guarded and defended, which I think is very, very good. But yeah, anyways, the main draw to this unit is that he is limited. He's kind of the only unit that we have at the moment that does this. So keep that in mind. He's going to skyrocket in value probably once he's like gone. So I'd highly recommend getting him right now. He is really, really easy to get too, in my opinion. So definitely keep that in mind. Just grind for him now before he goes away. That way you don't have to grind for him ever again. And you don't have to trade for him either. But yeah, anyways, I hope this video helps you guys out. Make sure to subscribe. I have a ton more anime adventures guides and a ton more of them upcoming. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's me, Mr. Mugma, signing off. Goodbye.